I cannot continue on any further until we get this house reset. The past few weeks have just gone by like a freight train, and it looks like that very freight train has steamrolled through this house. Looking around, I'm looking for the easiest but biggest impact job I can do. And I think it's gonna be this counter. And I have a reward waiting for me. One of my most favorite sponsors just came out with a new product. And I haven't seen it yet, and it's in here. And I can't wait to show you guys. So let's get this counter cleaned off, and then we'll open the box. This week has been crazy. I had a homeschool convention to go to. We had family in town. My little niece and nephew were in town up from Houston. And it was my birthday. Yeah. I just celebrated 39 trips around the sun, starting my 40th, which is pretty wild because I don't feel any older than 29, truly. My body says otherwise, but my mind, I'm like, time just keeps going on. Anyway, Stephen and my friend Marissa, I love you if you're watching this. Stephen, I love you too. They put together a little party for me and invited, friends from church. And anyway, a lot of people turned out, a lot more than I would have expected, which was amazing. I felt so special and loved, but it had been a while since I had a friend birthday party. Stephen threw me a surprise birthday party for my 30th, but now I'm like, I want a friend party every year. Like, why don't I do this every year? It's so fun. Do y'all have a friend birthday parties for your birthdays? Yeah, I'm thinking I need to bring those back. And I'm so grateful for Marissa and Stephen because they did that for me. And yeah, it was nice. So anyway, I'm cleaning up after all that. I've got the homeschool convention documents. I've got an information. I went grocery shopping so much. And this counter was much dirtier than it looked. You got a little close-up shot of that. So we're going to give it a good wipe down. There was a little sticky mess, and I don't want it to get on my new whatever's in the box. Did y'all have any guesses on who the sponsor of today's video is? If you guessed Marlo, you would be correct. And they just released a travel size pillow and blanket. I mean, immediately when I saw this mini Marlo pillow and travel blanket, I thought, how perfect would this be for camping? We love to camp, and regular size pillows take up so much precious space. These mini Marlo pillows have everything I love about my Marlo pillow in a convenient grab-and-go size. They include the signature zippers on both sides so you can adjust for firmness. Unzipped gives you a more plush pillow, while zipped gives you a firmer pillow. Inside the pillow is like a chopped up memory foam that keeps you cool while conforming to the contours of your neck. It also has a down alternative microfiber on the inside, which gives you that nice, luxurious, heavy weight and softness, but no pokey feathers or mess. And I love the fact that it comes with a pillowcase, so you don't have to worry about finding one out in the wild for such a small pillow. When I made Eric's nap kit, I had to buy the pillow, and I actually made him a custom pillowcase. So it's wonderful that your travel pillow will come with it. And look at this travel blanket. Again, perfect for camping. Both of these would have also come in handy for Eric's nap kit when he was in preschool. I can't wait to put these to use. We actually also just recently got the girls their own Marlowe pillow. So now everyone in our house has a Marlowe pillow of their very own. I cannot speak highly enough about their comfortability. You guys have heard me talk about Marlowe plenty of times. And if you have just been resisting the urge to check them out, well, they have just informed me of a special sale. No code needed, you just needed a link in the description box. I'm gonna tell you what all you get. You buy 1 pillow, you save 10%. Okay. Buy 2 to 3 pillows, 20%. You outfit every bed in your house with a pillow, 4 or more, you save 30%. They also have a deal on the travel bundle items. If you buy 2 or more, you get 10% off. 4 or more, you get 15% off. And if that wasn't good enough, they have 20% off site-wide. Yeah. When you're done watching this video, I hope you'll go down to that description box and check out that sale. Thank you, Marlowe, once again for sponsoring another video on this channel. This is going to be a very gentle reset. I haven't been feeling very great lately. I actually just got back to the doctor and my blood work is looking better. So praise God for that. However, I'm still not feeling 100%. If I don't get any laundry done but this load, good, because Eric has a game tomorrow. And I feel like we have this talk every season. Why? Why white baseball pants? Tell me. Make me understand. They don't look that much better. You know what I mean? And now our white pants are just like a slight hue of orange. It's like one wear only. I use Fells Naphtha. I use this granny spray. This spot remover granny spray. And I use like the White Reviver OxiClean. And that usually does the trick, except this had been missing. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get these stains out. But we're gonna give it our best effort. And you know what? It is what it is. I don't get paid enough for this. White baseball pants. One of the many mysteries on this side of heaven. Who invented them and why? Just kidding. I'm sure it's a simple Google search, but you know, who has time to look that up? Actually, the video after this is me spring cleaning and deep cleaning this laundry room. We also rearranged it a little bit, but I don't want to give any spoilers. But it's going to be a good one, okay? Because I made a big mess. I also have to do the downstairs, understairs craft closet again because we cannot walk in there. And I am actually procrastinating on that this week. Procrastinating hard. But our homeschool co-op is doing like curriculum swap, and you know, I want to take that as an opportunity to sell and get rid of a lot of the items that I have. And we'll see if it gets done or if I am paralyzed by that closet. We have been in there so many times, and this time I want to be the last time. Anyway, right now I'm just going down through the downstairs and picking up the floor because I want to get my new robot vacuum going. My last one died out, which is not a big deal. It lasted like 4 years, and I want to say it only cost me like $88. So it wasn't a very expensive one. And I did a lot of research on them. This is not sponsored. This is just something that I'm loving. But at Walmart, it's the Eufy or Eufy L50. Anyway, you can map your house. You can select what rooms you want to vacuum, and you don't have to worry about closing doors, nothing. You can also set like no-go zones around cords or things that it might get tripped up on a regular basis. I am absolutely loving this thing. And the best part is it was only $150, okay? I'm wary of sharing prices on here because I don't know if it's going to be the same in your area, but I feel like it is such a good deal. Anyway, I've had it a few weeks now. It also, one thing this one does that my other one would just be like sporadically bouncing from one side of the house to the other. There was no rhyme or reason to this, and this one strategically goes around in circles in each space until it covers every inch. So it does such a good job, so much better. I didn't even know what I was missing. I know I've only had it a few weeks, but I've been really pleased with this robot vacuum. And that's another thing. It doesn't matter what robot vacuum I have, I'd always call it a Roomba. So Roomba knew what they were doing on that marketing. They're like the next Kleenex. Like, we don't call tissues, we call them Kleenexes, or at least we do in my house. I don't know. Do y'all struggle with that also? I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to call it a robot vacuum or give it a name. What should we name it? The last vacuum was named Robort. I went with a boy's name because, I wanted to break the gender stereotype that only girls clean. So we had a boy robot in the house. That kind of feels silly saying out loud. So anyway, what should we name the new robot vacuum? Can y'all see the corner of my stove? What do you call that? The metal around it has started to pop up. When I was deep cleaning this kitchen, I was like trying to get under it to really clean it, and I ended up popping it off. I'm so mad about it. But this house is probably 13 years old. It was 2008. Okay, my math is way off on that. So 16 years old. And so things are starting to fall apart, kind of like this. And so I don't know if I'm going to try and re-adhere it or if I'm going to use it as an excuse for a new range top. The decals also around the knobs on the stove have faded off, so I just have them memorized, what is the high and what is low. But if anybody who's not familiar with it tries to cook, it throws them off because they don't know what side's high, what side's low, and before they know it, it's taking an hour to boil their water. So yeah, I think I should get a new range top, don't you? As I mentioned earlier, I had not been feeling very well, and in this video, I was like, you know what? We're just going to do what we can. I actually thought I might name it not how to not get it all done, but not get it all done with me. That's what I was saying. Instead of a get it all done with me, a not get it all done with me. But I ended up doing quite a bit this day. But I really had to remove the pressure of like a checklist and, prioritizing things. I just said, you know what? Work on things in the order you want to work on things. I did try and focus on things that would make the biggest impact just for my peace when I walk into the door. And one of the things that had been bothering me was this rug. It needed a good clean out. And thankfully, it's machine washable. So I was doing a load of towels and threw it in with those, and it came out quite nice. But I had no plan for this day. And sometimes I get overwhelmed easily. And I can paralyze myself easily. I don't know if that's ADHD. I don't know if that's executive processing disorder. I know some of you guys have mentioned it could be that. I have not been formally diagnosed as anything, but I can get overwhelmed very easily by a long list of things to do. And so it was just really nice to get started on something, not having a plan, and it just ended up dominoing into one thing after another. And before you knew it, most of my downstairs was clean. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty clean. Like this bench. I had been staring at all the crud behind the shoe bins for so long, and I finally just took the time to do it. And these things take, I'm not even kidding, like less than 5 minutes to pick this up, give it a good vac mop, and then put it back together. I am learning that I just need to take those 5 minutes. If it's something that's bothering me, pull the bench out, take care of that, put it back. You don't have to take care of everything on that bench, but you can take care of what's bothering you. Now today, I was able to take care of this whole entryway and sort of reset the piece going on, but I'm really breaking out of the mentality of that I have to do it all or nothing at all. Instead, doing those little 5-minute tasks, they will add up. Every time I walk past this entryway, picking up, Eric's toys, putting them away. Next time I walk through, resetting the shoes, so on. So, your girl, we are growing over here, improving and getting better at this homemaking business. And this is why I can't keep a clean house. Seriously, I do all that work and then somebody needs to eat. Apparently kids need to eat 3 meals a day. Kidding, but the struggle is real. What's the saying? Cleaning a house with children is like brushing your teeth while eating Oreos. I have never related to a statement so much. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I will be honest, there are times I catch myself daydreaming about when my kids are grown and adults and, living their own lives, how clean my house is going to be and how I'm not going to have 1 billion cups to clean or 5 loads of laundry that I'm behind on. And then I'm reminded that, wow, my kids are going to be grown and out of the house and not need me anymore. And it makes my heart sink. And I'm glad that, I can reel myself back in because this season of life is going by so fast. I was looking at Facebook memories of when my oldest was a baby, and it feels like it was yesterday. And then now my youngest is 7, going on 17. I'm just like, where does it go? When I had my hysterectomy, I grieved the fact that I would have no more babies in the house. And you could probably make me cry even thinking about that again. But just the fact that that chapter is over is heartbreaking to me. And now I'm in the raising kids and I'm trying really hard not to rush it any faster than it's already going. In fact, I'm trying to slow down time because, now I realize truly how fast it does go in a blink of an eye. The days are long and sometimes too long, but the years go by so fast. Nothing like an empty sink. And I had to show you guys. Okay. I needed a new dish drying thing. They have these at Dollar Tree. I actually got two. I got a watermelon one and I got this pretty butterfly one. And then they're blue, just solid on the back side. But I thought, how pretty for spring and summer, and they were only $1.25. I think I paid $17 for my last one. So, just a fun little thing. You know, when you become an adult, little things like that get you excited. All right, I think that's going to do it for today. It's not perfect, still many more things that need to be done. But it feels pretty good. If you haven't already, go say something kind to yourself, and don't forget to check out that Marlo sale because it's a good one. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next one.